Mm-hmm. I'm thinking this is a nice inn.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
I'm thinking maybe we should get a seat?
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
What's next?
The age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
What is on your mind? I'm thinking I look stupid. My father always said alcohol is not the answer, but it does make you forget the question. I've never tried winking at a skeever before. I usually just slay them on sight and save the subtle body language for the ladies. No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment. Speak to me. What would you have me do? Yes? No, I am sorry. That is beyond me.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit
We drink to our
that
youth,
of warfare.
to the days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. They were smaller back then.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Uh-huh. No, my mind is as blank as your expression right now. No offense. What is on your mind? What would you have me do? Yes? Good idea. It feels good to take a break. My friend, do you mind if I ask you something? Okay. Langley is a very interesting man. He knows a lot about me, and there is a great deal of evidence that his visions usually come to pass. All that said, we have only just met him. In your heart of hearts, do you think we can trust him? I feel the same way. He has many flaws, but who doesn't? Even though we have just met, he has been a part of my life for years. He is a good man. Hearing your opinion has eased my mind. Thank you, my friend. There is something else I am compelled to mention. When you were outside getting those eggs, I told Langley about how you spared my life and my debt to you. He questioned my memory. He said my mind has been through a lot with the skooma, the grief, and the endless battles and so on. He suggested that maybe you are not the person I remember. What does Langley know anyway? He does not know you like I do. He does not know about our shared past. No, I will not entertain such a silly idea. I am not confused. I would know you anywhere. You are my friend. End of story. He is just jealous of our friendship. Pay it no mind. Anyway, that is all I wanted to say. Let us talk of other things. Yes, I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay. Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway. Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see. I am honored you want my opinion. Okay, here's what I know about you. You smell like a wild beast today. You are extremely generous. Thank you again for my steed, by the way. You have never done time in a cell, unlike me. You have become quite the wanderer. You are beginning to know Skyrim like the back of your hand. You own some choice property. You have more than one place to hang your hat. Let me think. If you insist on fighting with magic, may I suggest more practice? I do not want to be unconscientiously scorched. The state of your mind may be up for debate, but your body is healthy. You have been known to influence people's decisions with a mix of body language and craftiness. You are strong, free, and single. You can hold your own with a one-handed weapon. There is always more to be learned though. In life, you tend to go your own way. You do not follow the herd. Do not take this the wrong way, but your choice of clothing is unfortunate. Let's see. You use two-handed weapons from time to time, but they slow you down. With practice, I think you could remedy that. You are not into politics. What else? You are becoming sneaky, but there is still a lot of room for improvement. You enjoy a book from time to time. Reading has increased your knowledge. You like to haul around random useless items for some reason. Your archery still needs work. Do not be disheartened. I am an oddity. Not everyone can be deadly with a bow and good looking. Now, how do I conclude? You are destined for greatness, my friend. You are still fairly new to this adventuring thing, but you are getting more powerful every day. You asked for my opinion, and now you have it. I hope you did not mind my honesty. Yes, why not? The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive. After I quit the bandits, I came to Riften looking for a way to make coin. My partner and I found a job or two, but the real bounty was the city itself. Of course you do. You have taste and ambition. Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest. Yes, but in a good way. It grows on you. Give it time. Okay. I like it. It is cold, but my heart is never warmer than it is when I am here. What do you think of Skyrim? I'm glad we agree. I wish my brother could have seen it here. He was my best friend. He is with the gods now, if you believe in such things. Maybe he's waiting for me in the afterlife. It is nice of you to say. I hope you are right. He always said I would make something of myself. I do not wish to prove him wrong. Always, as soon as we were old enough to get into scrapes, we always had each other's backs. He was the finest swordsman I ever knew. He was outstanding. If his killers hadn't taken us unaware, he would have ended them all. You are kind. Thank you. Let's talk of other things. He was my best friend. He is with the gods now, if you believe in such things. Maybe he's waiting for me. Always, as soon as we were old enough to get into scrapes, we always had each other's backs. He was the finest swordsman I ever knew. Yes, giving up skooma is the hardest thing I have ever done. I still feel the need from time to time, but I will not give in to temptation. No, he was wiser than me. He was always the better man. I wish I could be more like him. Good idea. What shall we discuss? No, I fear reincarnation. If I came back as a chicken, I don't know how I would go about ending my life. I could run at a saber cat, I suppose. Me, of course, but a different me. A me who makes better choices and always gets the ladies. What would you come back as? Good social life, warm fur. I see the attraction. I don't really see you as the pack animal, though. You'd be more of a lone wolf, I think. Really? A big, smelly, brutish noise machine? I suppose it almost makes sense. Not all bears are bad, though. I once knew a very nice bear indeed, but she was one in a million. Why? Ah, I get it. You'd be an undercover troll slayer with the perfect alibi. Clever. Okay. Fair enough. You Nords are enthusiastic warriors. Mind you do not injure me while we are fighting together. Accidental murder is hard to live with. Mr. Dragonfly is wondering how he fits into this Doomstrider business. I think he has an overinflated sense of self-importance. Whiterun owes you a debt, I think. That lovely, big, nice-smelling tree almost completely masks the local canine odor now that it's healthy again. The Summon Inigo spell has more than a few uses. With it, I can surprise enemies, get out of trouble in a hurry, and really weird people out. You are getting wealthy, my friend. A word of advice, don't blow it all on hats. I think Meridia owes me a special sword too. I did help you help her after all. Ah well. Meridia is my kind of Daedra. She hates the undead almost as much as me. I'm glad you helped her. Dawnbreaker was well worth the trouble. Accepting Langley's apology was very big of you. You showed great restraint. I'm glad you do not hold the racist views shared by many of your kind. We are setting a good example. I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night. I do not know how you Nords stay warm with so little fur. Maybe it is a thirst for battle that boils your blood. I am remembering our trip to Krongvanger Cave. Now that was an adventure. So many silly spiders to squash. It was fantastic. I wonder if any new spiders have moved in. Maybe we should go back and check sometime. I'm afraid not. When we were little, my brother and I would sometimes dress up in our father's gear. It took two of us to raise his sword.